Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, where you'll hear EMAW, every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child love the Kansas State Wildcats. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Texas Tech Red Raiders taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas State Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. The Red Raiders will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wildcats offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
Makes the catch and knocked down. After that last completion, it's second down. He wants to throw. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's the handoff. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touch pass on the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. This time they'll go to the running game. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
Kansas State, 0.
in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Off play action. He's going for it all. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Fires toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They're trying to get to it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They need something that goes forward this time on second and long from the 14. Motion from the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll bring it back. It's manual. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. It's complete to the right. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. A little release to the back. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. On second down, he'll let it fly. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wants to go up top. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Rutgers proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Scarlet Knights team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. They'll immediately call timeout. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll try the right side. Fighting off the defender. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Little Apple.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, this game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they cannot be blocked right now up front.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The short hands, it's Benedict. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking for a huge play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Kansas State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Back to the ground game on the left. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the ground, he's got it again. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Using the quick game. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Bringing it back, it's Manuel. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. The give to the right. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move and looking deep. Got it inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wildcats. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down here with time for maybe 1 more play until the 2-minute warning. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get 1 more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. On 3rd down, going up top. Makes the grab. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Here comes the offense on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He makes a grab. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did